So the first thing you're going to do is basically get this option, your target marketing factors. So you can say whether it's business to business, business to consumer, local, national, international. So I'm interested in those. And if you find your primary theme keyword wetsuit there in any of these channels, you basically select them, and you can do it by clicking on Twitter and it'll open up the search volumes. So I'm not doing business to business, so I'll leave LinkedIn in, but I know that the keyword is found in these places over here, and this is where I want to speak and broadcast it. So I press submit, and what the system will go do now is it'll take our entire blueprint and it builds out a syndication and promotion plan for us. Now if you look at this, you can see it's got a whole plan excluding wetsuit, okay, because we're excluded from the plan. And you can see that the promotions roughly are starting at week 5, so we can basically kick this off sooner, but based on the competition, most of the work will be around week 5, week 10. There's not a lot of promotion work, and the reason for this is because we've not filled in all the metadata at that stage over there. Okay, so this is what I'm saying, do each step to completion. Do each step to completion. Yes, it takes a bit longer, but I can guarantee you by putting the effort in up front, when you get to the end here, you'll have an accurate promotion plan. If you're doing client work, this plan, you can say to your client, on this date and this time, this is what we'll be doing, and you'll know roughly how many articles to publish and submit, and it works everything out for you. But to take this a step further, what we've done is we've given you the ability to assign what properties you want to have promoted, okay, and we've got 68 of the top places where you can place your content, and they're all grouped and categorized. Okay, so for now I'm just going to select them all. So basically I'm going to populate those fields, and I'm going to select all the properties. I want to have the full array. Okay, I'm going to go back to my syndication and promotion screen, and the next step is I can either send one of my team members an email. So if I click on that, I can send a communication to anybody that's within my team that I've set up in my user managed team area, and typically that screen there, this is for just general communication. If you want to send a guy a note or a group a note, you use that. Then we come to where we actually assign tasks to a team. So if you're doing the work yourself, okay, you basically submit all the tasks to yourself. So I'm going to submit tasks all to myself. I don't have a team, I'm working by myself. I just want to get on with the work. I've got a client and I'm just doing everything. So you can write your notes here. This is basically your task instruction. If you're doing work for outsourcing guys, send them a very specific brief of what you want, and once you've done that, the team member will get emailed your instruction, and he can log into DWS if you set up an account for him. Well, you would have had to set him up an account because you won't be in your list if you don't create an account, and he'll just come in, and I'll show you the screen shortly where your team will work. So yeah, we got everything. We've assigned the tasks all to me, so you can see all the tasks are assigned to myself. Okay, if you got a few guys doing certain things, you can basically come back and let's just say I want Jeff Smith to basically do all the blog articles. And if I submit that task, I'm just going to say, yeah, Jeff, do all the blogs. Give him exactly what he needs to do, when, where, and how. Wherever we got a blog category, you'll see Jeffrey's name there. So if I take that there, Control C, Control F, and I highlight all, as you scroll through, you can see where Jeff has now been assigned the work he needs to do. If you got a content expert or a person that's a specific task, say for example someone social, we could assign that specific task there where someone's going to go into the groups and talk and chat to all the people. We select individual task, press submit. Can you give them the instruction of what you want them to do over there. Be very specific so there's no confusion. What you'll see is that they've been assigned a task. Now the number here, this is important. When you assign an individual row, if you've got 10 actions to take place here under the number of tasks that